Hi, hello, and welcome everyone! Welcome back to another reaction of Doctor Who. Today we're going to be watching episode number 4 of series 14. We're already getting into the nitty-gritty of the episode because, as far as I know, this series has only 8 episodes, which means episode 4 is almost halfway there. Things are gonna get crazy from now on, I suppose. I have no idea, but I feel as if the finale and everything that we have seen in those last episodes pointed at something really big that's gonna happen in the finale of this series, and I can't wait for it. And it feels so close already. I just want to see it. And I do want to know what's up with Ruby already. Such a big mystery. I can't stop thinking about it. I've got so many new theories and stuff that I don't understand. And while we're talking about that, I made notes again with stuff that I do want to talk about. This time, my notes contain 3 different things about 3 different episodes, which is unusual, I know. But due to the fact that I am watching several episodes one after the other this week and next week, due to the fact that I'm going to start a new job in July and I won't have time to watch the episodes in the first 3 weeks of July, I still edit videos that I have watched like 3 episodes ago. And that means that there is still stuff that pops up, and also in the Patreon comments. For example, the first one is about something that somebody told me in the Patreon comments, and I do want to address it because I think it's really important. Because I do think, first of all, that I didn't talk about it at all, and I'm very, very sorry for that. But while I watched it, and I'm talking about the after credit scene of episode 1, I'm talking about the scene with the TARDIS and the old lady knowing that the TARDIS is in fact a TARDIS. She was turning face to camera. She was also blinking at us as a viewer when she said that. And she said, because of the neighbor, he was like out of it and all over the place. And she said something along the lines of, I'm so sorry that he is like that, but he's never seen a TARDIS before. And while she says that, she looks directly into the camera at us and then blinks, if I remember correctly. And while I watched it, and that is the reason why I didn't address it when I first saw it, is that I just thought it was like a tiny joke that the writers just did because they liked the lady and she was a cool lady. And the doctor has probably somewhere in the episode talked to her without us seeing it, or maybe because she was always sitting outside, she overheard a conversation between Ruby and the doctor. But then a patron of mine pointed out that I didn't really talk about this after credit scene when I watched it, and also I didn't say anything about that sentence the old lady dropped in the end there. And why would somebody point it out if it wasn't important for something? So I don't know. I don't know if it is something, but I did want to talk about it in case it was. And I'm sorry that I didn't address it when I watched it. I'm very certain I'm going to get 100 comments on YouTube of people being really, really frustrated with me because first I didn't watch the after credit scene when it popped up, like in the first episode. I watched it at the beginning of the second one. And then I don't even talk about the most important topic that's in there. I feel really dumb and really sorry for it, and I hope I'm going to make it up to you by addressing it right now and letting you know that I did notice it, and I do know that it happened. I just didn't think it was something important when I originally watched it, because most of the times when you do get post-credit scenes, it's more of a like little joke that the writers throw in there just as a little goodbye to the viewers, just to let them go with a laugh on their face. And I thought that was something like that. But due to that Patreon comment, I don't know if it's that easy. And I made a note in my mind, I'm going to remember in case it'll pop up again. Now that I'm speaking about it, in the beginning of the episode, when the Taddy stood right in front of her garden, she was arguing with the neighbor about it, and she didn't know what it was, which means she only knew at the end of the episode. And I think it just makes sense that she overheard some kind of conversation between Ruby and the Doctor, because before Ruby stepped into the TARDIS, her and the Doctor were standing on the street. They were talking to each other, but they weren't like whispering. If somebody stood very, very close to them, which the old lady always did, she was always sitting in her garden. I thought she probably overheard them. That's why I didn't address it. So I'm sorry. And I'll keep it in mind. Thank you for the comment. And the next episode that I do want to talk about is the musical one. Let's call it the musical, the Maestro episode. And I didn't talk about something very important in that episode either. And I don't know why. It just slipped my mind. And when I did the review, I just didn't, I kind of forgot about it, to be honest. And today when I edited the episode, I'm like, wait a minute. I completely forgot about that scene. I'm talking about that dance in the end that went on for way too long, that singing and dancing of all the people, but there is a very brief scene in which you can see a door opening and a little boy just lurking from within whatever room that was to the people that were dancing. He was just standing there. He wore some kind of, I don't know, uniform or something. Those weren't normal, like, boy clothes. That was some kind of uniform, but I didn't really see it on the small screen. Maybe I should watch it on the big television screen. Maybe I can recognize what kind of uniform that was. But he was just standing there watching the people. And then he closed the door again and disappeared. This was clearly something very important. This was a hint to something that we'll talk about in the finale. Somebody is following the Doctor or Ruby and watching either of them. Somebody. Not interfering, just lurking, just watching. It might be Joe Goldberg from You, or it might also be the Master. The more I think about all those episodes, the more I feel as if the big antagonist of this series will be the Master again. It's just, I don't know, it just feels like it. It's in the air. It feels as if everything they're showing us points in that direction. Maybe the Master was that little boy, or maybe it was a spy from the Master. Somebody who can clearly time travel, somebody who clearly knows the Doctor, and somebody, or Ruby, and somebody who wants to know what they're up to. And talking about Ruby, that is the next issue that I did want to address. So in the musical episode, Maestro in one scene called Ruby a creature. A creature. I think there would be no reason whatsoever for the Maestro to lie about that. Because while he said it, he was clearly afraid. He was clearly scared of what he'd witnessed. He couldn't explain it. He didn't know what was really going on, but he felt there is something that's wrong, and he told the Doctor. And he called her a creature. And if I do combine the finger pointing at the Doctor in front of the church that didn't look human, and also her being a creature, and also maybe the fact that in the last episode they said she was like 3,000 years old, and I still don't know whether this was a clue that was meant to be confusing, because the Doctor in the end of the episode said your lifespan sucks, but he, if she were 3,000 years old, wouldn't know. I mean, he heard Maestro telling him that she was a creature, but maybe he doesn't believe it, so he wouldn't know. He would say your lifespan sucks because he still thinks she's a human being, although we as a viewer think, or I, that she really is not. So it might be the case that she's 3,000 years old. Who knows? And the third and last thing I do want to talk about regards the episode that we've seen last week, the Boom episode. And it's just, I know I didn't really talk in a good way about the episode. Most of the things that I said were negative. However, there is one more flaw that I do want to talk about that I didn't address in the last video, as if it wasn't bad enough already that I talked the episode down so much last week. But while I was editing the episode, I just came across that scene and it just bugs me. It just bugs me so freaking much. And before I say what I mean, I am so sorry if it was addressed in the episode and I didn't realize it. I'm gonna watch the episode in German and then I'll see whether I was stupid and it said something about that or not. But why, when the doctor stepped on the landmine, an electronic device, why didn't he just use the sonic screwdriver to deactivate it? And I know he was forced to keep the balance, but Ruby could have also taken it out of his pocket. It wasn't necessary for him to do it. Ruby could have also done it for him, but I just feel as if that would have been a great solution for the problem. I mean, there is always this voice in my head that's telling me maybe it wouldn't have worked on the landmine, and maybe the doctor knew that it wouldn't work, but I don't know. I feel not trying in the first place just didn't sit right with me. I would have at least tried to do it. I mean, we're talking about a landmine. And we have this device that can build walls, that can silence the Maestro in the whole world, that can do so much and fits onto every single computer and every single spaceship. But it's not prepared to take down a landmine that we're stepping on. I just don't buy it. And it's just another little flaw, because if the sonic screwdriver could have just deactivated the landmine, there would have been no episode. And I guess that's the reason why they didn't do it, but it just doesn't make any sense if you think about it, that the doctor didn't use it. So yeah, for the sake of the episode, I'm gonna leave it be. However, I want you to know that I think this is a very big flaw with the last episode. And again, if they explained it and I missed it, I'm sorry. Just delete everything that I just said from your mind within those last 2 minutes. That said, I guess I've talked about everything that I did want to talk about. I edited the Boom episode just like 5 minutes before recording. I finished editing the episode and it's still rendering in the background. You can see it here. It's still in my software. It's still, oh no, it completed rendering perfect. So we can like save the project and close it and go back to the reaction. Perfect. There we go. And now we do have the resources and the will to watch the very next episode. Oh, one more thing. If you see my cat running around in the background, I'm talking about Lily, the smaller one, don't be scared if you see her. She wears a thing around her neck that keeps her from touching her eye, because she got, like, after the operation that she had for her teeth, she got a really, really bad eye infection. Also, her face looks so gross at the moment because her eyes like super red and all, and it doesn't look good. I hope she won't be on camera today because it really looks awful and I don't want you guys to see it, so maybe I'm gonna edit her out if she's in there. But just so you know, she'll be fine, hopefully, in about a week. That's what the doctor told us, but her eye infection is really, really bad at the moment. This poor thing. I had to get her this thing where she's like inside this tube thing, and she can't scratch her own eye because she would always scratch the eye and make it worse. And we want it to get better, so we have to prevent that. Yeah, just in case, if she walks into the picture, don't be scared. There's no way around it at the moment, unfortunately. But let's get back to happy business. We're talking about Doctor Who. Also, a prediction of mine. I predict we are going to see in this episode another member of the Master's army. And I'm talking about the Toy Master and the Maestro and probably someone else who maybe... Oh, that's another topic that I did want to talk about real quick. Oh, by the way, yes. First, let's finish one thought, Nicole, and then get to the other one. I know I'm always jumping, and in the end I'm saying nothing at all, because you guys don't have no clue what I'm actually talking about when I'm jumping with my thoughts. In my head it all makes sense, but outside it's just like, what is she saying? So, first thought. We had the prediction that's what the toy maker told us, that his army is going to get to the Doctor. We had the Toy Master in the Christmas episode. Then we had the Space Babies episode, which had nothing in it. And then we had the musical episode with the Maestro. And then we had the Boom episode, which had nothing in it. No Master Guy. So it's always one episode with somebody from this army, one normal episode, somebody again. So I suppose this episode might be somebody else from that very army. And I can't wait to see who it might be, if I'm right. And the second thought that I had in my mind that I do want to talk about is the crying of the Doctor. At first I thought it was just something that he does now because he's so close to his feelings. But now that I have rewatched and re-edited all those episodes and he cried in every single one of them, I think this crying is not normal. I don't know if it has something to do with the snow falling, if it is close to what's happening with Ruby, if Ruby is actually doing that to him in one way or the other. But in some scenes, when the Doctor was crying, it just didn't feel natural. In certain scenes, you were like, okay, I would cry if I was in his situation as well. It's like you see it and you're like, yeah, that's natural. It feels natural. That's okay. But then again, it happens in every single episode and always, or sometimes even more than once. And sometimes in scenes where you're like, why is he crying now? There is not really a reason for it. Not really. It feels out of place. And I think, because that made me suspicious, I think this is a hint to something. I don't know to what yet, but I think to something. And then I created a theory in my mind. Because we are about to see the army of the Toy Masters, or of the army of the whoever those people are who want to get to the Doctor. The one the Toy Master warned the Doctor about. And the Toy Master was about games, the essence of games. The Maestro was the essence of music. So what if there is another Maestro Toy Master guy who's the essence of feelings? And he has been playing with the Doctor without us knowing in every single episode. And we'll find out in a future episode. I don't know why he would do that. I don't know. Maybe the more he cries, the weaker he gets. Something like that. I don't really see a reason why an antagonist would do that to the Doctor, what sense that would make. In my eyes, it doesn't, but it's just a feeling that I do have due to the fact that it happens so often and sometimes feels misplaced within an episode or within a scene. Now I've said it all, let's jump into the episode.
How can you tell?
Oh!
It looks so beautiful.
Hi, Ruby!
Look at his
the
clothes!
rocks and the
And she
water
wears a
never-
pullover that has almost the same color than his jacket.
I think I broke his heart, but there you go.
Oh, bless him. Mind you, Roger at William.
That looks like paradise.
Sorry, spoilers. Forget I said anything.
No, tell me what happened.
Oh, we stepped on something.
No.
At least it's not an explosive this time, not a landmine, but we stepped on something again.
Oh,
We
it's a
should
circle.
really pay closer attention to where we go.
Sorry, man. I am sorry.
That looks like witchcraft.
Rest in peace, Mad Jack.
It's a grave. Doctor? Where did he go?
Hey, it's locked.
The key doesn't work? What are you?
Have you seen my friend? He was here. He's just...
She's so positive. She just goes up to that person and be like, yay, hi, excuse me, can you help me? I'd be like, oh my gosh, who are you? Get away from me. You look very creepy and you probably do want to kill me.
Okay. Very clever.
Are you not scared? I'd be freaking out right now. Why is she so calm? Whoever you are, could you please step away from the TARDIS? Why is she not more worried? I'd be running around and screaming. Oh great, following us. Feels like that one video game that I played, Dear Esther. A walking simulator with a person following you and chanting wherever you go. It feels so similar to that. Oh, is it snowing again? I wonder if this means something good or something bad. I can't figure it out. And why is it snowing? Is it that cold?
Oh, she must be mad. Is that all you're wearing?
Can you see that other person?
The car broke down. Oh, no. Oh, you poor thing.
There's no street anywhere close to where you are. The car broke down.
Who is she?
Oh, you can see her?
Do you need a doctor?
No, but can you just ask?
I'll try.
Oh gosh, don't tell me she's gonna die. She seems so nice. If we send her to death. We sent her to death. She's either gonna disappear or die right then and there. Did something happen to the old lady? Maybe it didn't. Since 1863. Oh, great! A graveyard! Is that a happy place? Oh gosh. Do you know what this reminds me of? Not only the video game, but the movie It Follows. Do you know that movie? That's such a creepy movie, and there's this figure that's following people. Oh my gosh. Hello there.
Stayed on you.
I don't think they have many tourists.
Can I pay with my phone?
Can you what?
Can I pay with my phone?
They don't know what a phone is.
How do you pay with your phone?
Oh, they know phone.
Yes, you can pay with your phone.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Oh!
Eaten alive with great big teeth and blood and things.
Oh, sounds entertaining.
Oh, no, I'll just have a Coke.
Last of the big spenders.
Can she pay via phone? Why do you have to be so unfriendly? Don't you want customers?
She must be bloody freezing, man.
I don't think she is. I don't think she's human.
But she's definitely following you.
Well, yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Those people are weird, man.
How much?
They're
£5
so
quid.
weird. For a Coke?
If there's a woman following you, have you tried asking her why?
It's quite expensive for a Coke. Because asking that lady something worked so great last time.
He ran away. He ran away like the devil was on his bum. Who is she?
I don't know.
It seems that Josh has sent a distance.
He's into that kind of stuff, into the dark stuff. Maybe he's the right person to help her.
Just like a witchcraft sort of thing.
Did you break it?
Yeah?
And then there's the blood.
The blood?
Steeped in blood we are.
Tons of blood.
How? Great.
The messages, the little scrolls. You read them? Well, just a couple.
Oh, you're not supposed to read them? I mean, yeah.
Rest in peace, Mad Jack.
Oh my god.
It's like you activated the spell. Oh my gosh, the camera work.
Mad Jack is unbound.
Okay.
I'm the one he'd kill first, and you know why, don't you?
What the hell have you done?
What?
No, but you go
Look
home.
outside the window.
That's not Mad Jack out there. Then answer the door.
Look outside the window first. You don't have to open the door, right? There's a window.
It's him. Oh my god, it's him.
Please let it be the doctor.
I've got my hands full. You've got enough passes here to last
No way, they played her? What's wrong with those people?
For God's sake, child, you walked into a piece of string.
At least they have humor. Oh, I forgot about this lady. I don't think she'll laugh. Oh my god, that cut! She's still standing there. Yogurt and jam. I'd love to eat that right now. Although yogurt and fruits would be better. I ate yogurt and watermelon this morning. That was so yummy. Ah, yeah. But where's the doctor? I miss and shitty. Can we be seen? Is she... Is she really gonna sit in front of the TARDIS with that lady behind her just waiting? I mean, I get it. What else is she supposed to do?
You will be packing and going.
Great. Now what? Doctor, where are you? He's probably trying to get out of this liminal space wherever he is.
I've known you for that long anyway, but you know, maybe this is what you do.
No, it's not. You see a sign disappear.
I would love to see you again.
He didn't leave you. But I mean, I get it. He's gotta
Bye-bye.
continue living her life. She can't wait there forever. But she should try and investigate. Maybe we should try and figure out what she is doing, because she's doing some sort of moves with her hands. Is she following her even when she... Oh, this thing is not over. Forget about that. It's not over. Not gonna get rid of her. Oh, we're coming back. Oh, hello, I missed you. Where's Nanny? Did she get a cup of tea today?
That's what men do. They go into their sheds and they potter.
That's not what happened. No, that's not it. We should investigate.
Hi.
Then I can talk to her.
I mean, sounds like a great plan, but did you tell her?
So they just run away.
Yes.
Yes, but Welsh people.
Well, yes, but Welsh people.
Careful. Okay.
Okay.
Nice time.
Oh, hello, you. Old lady who knows who the TARDIS is. What the TARDIS is. Now I'm curious.
me.
Now I'm so curious. What's gonna happen?
Mom, don't listen to her. Please don't do this to me, Mom. Mom, don't do this.
Wait a minute. Are they running away from Ruby? I just got it now. Probably the lady is saying something about her and warning people about her, telling them who Ruby really is. What the actual... What is happening? I mean, we know she's some kind of creature. That makes me want to talk to this lady. I want to talk to that lady. I want to know what she says.
Come on, Mum, Granny's calling you everything.
I mean, where did she go anyways?
That shepherd's pie, yeah? The one we saw inside the kitchen.
Don't tell
with
me.
the cheese and
Don't tell me the key's not gonna work anymore.
Hang on.
Don't tell me she changed locks. She locked her out of the apartment.
Come on, you can't change the locks on me, come on!
At least tell her what she did.
Even your real mother didn't want you.
Why would you say that? I mean, even if she isn't who she is, she doesn't know. Why would you be like that? You know her for how long, and there is one lady telling you that she's somebody else and you just believe her over your own daughter? How convincing can that lady be? I'm so sorry, Ruby.
I take it that's the woman behind me, is that right?
How did you find
I'm
her?
Kate Lethbridge Stewart, and I think I can help.
Why do you know? How do you know?
My own mother. I thought about going back to Manchester, but
Oh, nice coat. It looks so cozy.
With him, despite him, against him sometimes, and I adore him.
Aww.
I'm glad we found you.
oh, so am I.
And you can take us
Yeah.
to the TARDIS.
She really needs somebody to help her.
73 yards. I've measured it 100 times. I've measured it 1,000 times.
Oh.
Or we saw the arrival of a Sontaran, one or the other.
I am so happy that they are helping her. Oh. Yeah,
Don't worry, we're quite safe.
you always come prepared.
66.7 meters, but it proves you're not going mad.
Ah,
That's good. Nice to hear.
Necklaces of silver and salt in case of witchcraft, don't worry. You're with experts now.
I mean, it worked on the snake guy. Maybe it's gonna work on her. Now I'm curious what's gonna happen. I'm so excited. She's not walking away or teleporting away.
Bring her in.
Is it gonna be possible? Oh my
Do not
god.
engage!
Don't tell me. She's communicating over the...
Disengage.
Wow!
no, Kate, you can't leave.
What are we talking about here? If even Unit can't help. Oh my gosh, you poor
I said all right.
gosh. Okay, now I don't know what to do because Unit was the last straw for her. What's she supposed to do? Just live a life? And
You know what? I'm not complaining.
the hair
I
is
say let's go
longer.
away. Let's go.
I like the shorter hair better though.
Is there someone else?
Well, and also, so much time has passed and the doctor still didn't come back. Where the hell is he? What the frick, 40?
Thank you. And what's your take on this? Roger at William.
That is impossible. She lives a whole life and the doctor doesn't come back.
Matt Jack, they used to call me.
Mad Jack.
That's a bad example of the Welsh terrifying. The most dangerous prime minister in history.
I'm impressed. She still remembers after how many years? 20? Even more?
Oh, that really was you. I'm gonna save the world. Mwah.
After all those years, bigger, better, bolder? Oh, please. What kind of slogan is that?
Hey, I'll even carry the coats.
Really? Oh. I mean, she said she would do anything.
Are you saying that you actually want to fire a nuclear missile?
We'll cut that bit out, right?
Wow. What a douchebag. What are we gonna do about that? And how is he gonna help our cause?
Are you with us?
Yeah, unfortunately. Yay! I can't believe we're getting a whole episode without the Doctor. Like, what the heck? That's something I didn't expect at all. And it's something I don't really like, to be honest. Because I love Ncuti. I don't want to watch a whole episode without him.
Oh, he is a monster.
What did he do to you?
Rule number 1, do not step on the grass.
Saturday, there's going to be 10,000 people on there.
And until then, keep off the grass. This place will broadcast Roger Ap Gwilliam.
She's not on the grass.
All over the world.
She's allowed to be there. Maybe she even paid for the ticket, who knows?
Making a speech in Cardiff.
That's the point. Oh, listen.
Oh my gosh, what a stupid job. You have to put a sticker on every single seat. There's thousands of seats.
And on Saturday, Roger will declare us independent from NATO.
What?
He'll launch.
Don't be stupid, Marty. It's symbolic.
Yeah, until it isn't.
I'm so sorry.
What? What are we talking about?
A guest coffee while you're there.
And how is all of this connected to what happened to the Doctor? Oopsie.
Get off the pitch, love.
Get on the grass and get her off of it. Is this grass made out of gold?
Put that down!
She's measuring.
Just stop that and get back here! Ruby!
Why though?
Are you listening? Get off the pitch!
Oh, she's using that lady to kill him?
I said stay where you are!
70 yards.
That is so clever if she doesn't get a shot. What's gonna happen? Wait, how does that help our cause though? I don't get how that helps us. He ran away and he doesn't want to talk to you anymore?
Roger Ap Gwilliam resigned from the office of Prime Minister.
Oh, okay, that is helpful.
A more lenient and listening government.
Okay, that was clever. I didn't see that one coming. So now she's using it as a weapon or as a utensil, as a tool. At least she was good for one thing. What? Is she 80 years old now? Oh my god, don't tell me she's 80.
Ruby, I can't drive any closer.
I haven't been here in such
It
a long
took her
time.
that long to come back? Is that a last visit because she knows she's gonna die soon? Look at the TARDIS.
Why do people put flowers here?
Yeah, why do they?
Don't think they know.
Yeah, they don't even know the Doctor. Where is he?
I presume
That looks so sad.
no one ever told me.
Can we please undo this?
It never snowed again.
What?
And I've been thinking about it my whole life. Why is she here?
That's so sad. She never got an answer.
That's very you, isn't it?
But he didn't do it on purpose. He didn't want to leave you. But somehow he didn't
I've set
find
the
a way
light,
back.
Ruby.
Don't tell me.
You say light out loud, and it comes on.
That's so sad.
But I haven't been alone for 65 years.
That's true. Don't tell me she's gonna die. What is it? That is way closer. Oh, light! Hello? Light? If she turns around, I'm gonna get a heart attack. Is that her mom?
Sorry it took so long, and I tried so hard.
What just happened?
All these long years, and look at me.
That doctor. That is her.
See Shy Girl in Cardiff.
Yeah. This
We
is
went to
sad.
London, boy.
I didn't want to end up like that.
There was a woman.
Don't step. Don't.
All right, Ruby. All right.
Oh, no, don't step.
Hold on.
I almost broke that. Careful.
You have no idea what that would have caused.
Give them their respect, Ruby. Let them rest in peace.
What was the third time that you've been to Wales? You said you've been 3 times? What was the other one?
Now.
Okay. I feel weird right now. I feel really weird. I don't know how to explain it. What was that episode? The whole time, it felt like they built up a super big something. And the ending, I mean, there was this plot twist that she was that lady. So in the future, her future self saved her younger self. So it felt like there was a plot twist, but somehow it didn't feel as if that plot twist was satisfying in any way. And also it doesn't make sense to me. Because if she now warned her younger self not to step on this thing, which they didn't a second time, there would be no older her, because that older self of hers only developed because the doctor did step on that thing the first time, right? Or was she there before he stepped onto that thing? So we kind of erased that timeline by not stepping on this thing the second time. So why was she still there? And then we saw her go, because after the doctor didn't step on it, she went away. But why was she there in the first place? She couldn't have been there if the doctor didn't step on it. It doesn't make sense to me. Also, it's not really a satisfying ending to an episode where I'm sitting here like, oh my gosh, what's it gonna be? What kind of big revelation is this going to be? Why was everyone scared of Ruby when they talked to Ruby? What did she say to the people? Do we get a solution for that? Is that something that we will find out in another episode? Because this one feels self-contained in itself. It feels as if this is it. And we're going to move on from here because nothing has happened at all. The whole 45 minutes that we have seen didn't happen in reality because the second time we prevented it. It feels weird. And that is so unfortunate because I really enjoyed the episode and the premise of something really big that was about to be revealed about her character. And now it feels as if we built up this whole nothing. And yet again, I'm sitting here feeling as if I didn't get something. And I am talking myself deeper and deeper into oblivion because I'm too stupid to understand what actually happened. And I just don't like it because I don't understand it. But to me, it feels as if we were building up 45 minutes, an episode and something really big. And in the end, we didn't deliver anything. And we kind of erased the whole episode that we've just watched because the second time it didn't happen. So it won't happen again. This won't be a cycle. We broke the cycle. That's not satisfying to me at all. And we didn't get an answer to why the people were scared of Ruby when they talked to Ruby. Also, the thing with this politician was weird, because if we say the reason for why this happened the first time was so that Ruby would be there to save the world when this one guy gets elected and he wants to nuke other countries, and she had to be there to save the world. Well, now that the second time this didn't happen, she won't be there to save the world, you know? You know what I mean? Doesn't make sense. If that was the reason why it happened the first time, if we erase it and we don't do the cycle over again, she won't be there to help the second time. And this guy will get elected and probably nuke a country. It doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't. And it's so sad because really I enjoyed watching this episode. I was on the edge of my seat because I wanted to know what would happen in the end there. And first it felt like a clever plot twist. Oh, wow, that's actually Ruby. Oh, wow, I didn't know. I was thinking this was a really clever plot twist at first, but then I thought about it and I'm like, it actually doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't make any sense to me. Am I alone with this one? I really hope I'm not. I really hope this is not a case of me being really stupid and ignorant to something bigger that happened in the episode and I just don't get it. Also, if the older version of Ruby wanted to help the younger Ruby, why did she do what she did? Did it help Ruby to tell her own mom something so crazy about her own daughter that she would abandon her? How did that help Ruby? Why would Ruby do that to herself? Also, when Unit wanted to help her, wouldn't it have been better if Unit had helped her? Like, why would she talk people into hating Ruby if she wanted to actually help her? I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. Please help me understand this. It doesn't make sense. I'm so confused. I was entertained while watching the episode. It was a good episode to watch, although Trudy wasn't there and I really, really missed him. But I liked watching the episode. But it doesn't change that the whole premise is not working, in my opinion. It is not. It's just not. I don't know what else to tell you. It's just not. So let's not concentrate on this. Let's talk about parts of the episode. For example, let's talk yet again about the cinematography of the episode. First of all, the place where they are right now and also in the beginning of the episode is the most beautiful place that I've ever seen. It's like, wow, I would love to be there. And also, it's not a really hot place. I hate when it's hot. So being out in nature and seeing that and all the water and the greenery and all without being hot is paradise in my eyes. I wish I could have been there. I really wish. Such a nice place. Also, when Ruby went into this pub with all those weird people, I liked that scene and it seemed like a horror movie. It seemed as if we were starting something very, very cool. I loved the humor of those people when they talked her into having a panic about opening this door. And also the camera work when they filmed the people from this one angle that made them look really suspicious and crazy sometimes. Very well done. I also liked that we saw Unit again because I really do like them. And I liked that they wanted to help her. It just didn't happen. And also I felt super sad. It really touched my heart so much seeing her aging and aging and aging. And she lived a whole life with this question on her mind, thinking the doctor left her. Do you see the TARDIS? That was so sad. Must have been super sad. So there were aspects that I did enjoy while watching the episode. But if the superior premise doesn't make sense, it kind of ruins everything that was positive about the episode. So weird. Maybe I have to watch it again. Maybe I did miss something. Maybe I am just being stupid here. Please, if that's the case, be kind to me in the comments. I'm only a human being and I can be stupid sometimes. You can always correct me and tell me what's right. And my Patreons will 100%. So YouTube people, by the time you watch this, I will know whether I was right or wrong because my Patreon people will already have told me. So please just think of this as a temporal opinion of mine that will have changed by the time you watch this video. Or not. Maybe the patrons are agreeing with me and they're telling me, yes, this really doesn't make too much sense. And maybe it's supposed to be an episode where you don't really think about it too much because it kind of ruins it. And you just watch it, be entertained, and really be happy that there is another episode. Maybe it's that kind of deal. Who knows? Okay. I guess I'm just gonna ramble on about this. I want to see the IMDb rating for that episode because I want to kind of see what other people think about the episode. If this is like a 5 point something or a 6 point something, I would assume that I'm probably right about what I said about the episode. If this is a 7.8 or higher, I am assuming that I'm probably wrong about what I said about this episode. Okie dokie, the episode is called 73 Yards. And my rating for the episode, okay, 2 parts of inside me again. One that was entertained throughout the whole episode and had fun watching it. Fun while it lasted, and up until the point of the last 2 minutes of the episode. The big revelation. Didn't like that, but the episode itself was entertaining and fun to watch. So it would be, if the revelation wasn't what it was, this episode would be probably an 8.3 or something. However, like I said, the premise of the episode is what lacked foundation, which means it's not going to be an 8.3. It's going to be a 7.8. 7.8. Still high because the episode was entertaining and I really, really enjoyed it. It's not that bad, but, you know, I don't want to say the same thing over and over again. So 7.8. Now I'm super curious. God damn it. Fudge! Why in the world would IMDb betray me yet another time? Why in the world? Now I feel even worse than I felt before. I'm sorry. I'm sorry because it feels as if I'm in the wrong here. I'm sorry. Like I said, I enjoyed the episode. I did. It just seems like I missed something about the revelation. And I'm the only human on this planet who thinks it doesn't make sense. Because it's not a cycle that would work if they don't break the thing the second time. I'm gonna think about this. Because right now my mind is trying to put the pieces together and to think about it if this was possible, because she just disappeared when he didn't step on the thing. So maybe it did work. But why would she have been there? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it while I'm offline. Because right now my mind is overwhelmed and is racing and racing and racing. Just know I'm gonna think about this. I'm gonna rewatch the episode and I'm gonna make sense of it all. Please bear with me here. Don't be angry at me. Please don't. Because like I said, the episode was entertaining and fun to watch. I'm just too stupid to understand the premise, obviously. Have a nice weekend. Don't be angry, please. I'm so scared now. Please don't be angry at me. I'm trying to do my best here, okay? I'm trying to do my best. And I'll see each and every single one of you next week after having rewatched this episode, and then we can talk about it. Hopefully I will be able to rewatch it before we get into the next episode, and if not, in 2 episodes, but I will rewatch it. You can be sure about that. Stay happy and healthy and positive in the comment section as well, please. Please, please, please. And I'll see each and every single one of you next Saturday. Have a nice day. Bye.